Alright friends, Brother Rob with you again. So I'm going to be teaching some mixed martial art moves. So I'm going to be teaching a combination of maybe Krav Maga, karate, street self-defense, mostly karate and Krav Maga, street self-defense. Alright, so I might come closer to the camera to let you know what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to back away on the grass because that's where it's more ideal to train. I'm currently on a piece of pavement, or concrete rather. Oh right, so sorry. The first couple things I'm going to teach is it's going to kind of combines Krav Maga and street self-defense. Okay, so watch the move. I'm going to speak, but I'm not sure how much the microphone is going to pick up because, as you can see, I have traffic behind me and I'm in open air. So I'll try to enunciate and speak clearly, but if the mic doesn't pick it up, well, oh well. So this first thing we're going to do here is we're going to say, if someone's going to strike, say someone's going to give me a left hook, right? So left hook's going to come to my right side, and I'm just going to take straight block up, and what we're going to do is I'm going to step in, I'm going to push the bicep down, walk around behind him, and take an elbow and drop the elbow right here on the center of his neck, and that'll guarantee to knock him out. So again, maybe I'll stay on the concrete. He goes to do left hook, block up, and then come in, step in, push the bicep down, walk around behind his. So I'm behind him. I'm on his backside now, and I take my right elbow and smash it right there on the center of his neck, and that'll guarantee to end it quickly for you. All right, so that's one. Second one is, again, say this time he's going to do right hook. So this time, right hook will come to the left side of my body. So I'm going to block up, and then I'm going to take a step in, and then I'm going to pop, elbow to the face, and then put my hands behind his head and boom, drop his forehead to my knee. Lights out. All right, so next one is going to be a combination of jabs and front kick. Okay, so I'm going to do left hook, right hook, left hook, front kick, step away, and then come in. I'm on my left foot is back, my right foot is front. My legs are roughly at a 45-degree angle, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the front kick, boom, right hook, left hook, right hook, left hook, front kick, backing away. Or another combination is I'm going to this is kind of shadow boxing, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch, so I'm here, and then I pivot, boom, here, continue pivoting, boom, this way, boom, and then, boom, left hook, right hook, front kick, and then roundhouse, boom, boom. Alright, so those are some Krav Maga and street self-defense techniques that, as you can see, are extremely practical and efficient. Alright, so now we're going to move from the Krav Maga street self-defense to some karate. Okay, so karate, it's going to be, always think here. Say someone comes to, someone's going to try to hit me in the solar plex, right? So, and they're going to do it with the right, so So I'm going to take left hand, okay, it's defensive position. I'm just going to do is going to up, so, I'm sorry, across, up, and over, and then straight right hook to the solar plex. Knock it, wind him, right? Alright, and then back, arm back in, and chamber. So it's, remember, it's in a fluid, I'll show this movement in a more fluid moment. So someone goes to right hook, cross, up, step, right hook, back, chamber. So in one fluid motion, it would be like this. Or, yeah, so chamber just means, well, so your elbows are at your hips and your arms are up like this. So you keep chambering your punch as you would chamber a bullet, right? It's there, it's low, it's ready to go. So, but we can go from chamber to strike like that, right? So see, or, so one of my left foot is back, so I should probably strike with my left hand. So what you want to do is, every time you strike, you want to step, or you want to step into it, right? So my right hook is, so my right hand, I strike with my right hand, so my right foot will be back, right? So when I step in, so that's true, you always want to step into your punches so all your power comes from your core, right? So I'm punching here, but the power is through my hips, through my hips and thighs, all right? So again, remember, it's so like this. So right hook back. It's always, you always want to step into it. So actually, for me, it's sometimes like this. The reason you want to step into it is a few. One is you're closing the distance. It increases the power from your core through your arm and centralizing it into the punch into either your opponent's face, throat, or neck, or solar plex. So it's important that you understand how movement is, right? And these are very basic, simple techniques. You don't have to be, in taking self-defense or martial arts for a long time. This is a very basic, fundamental movement. The other thing you also want to make sure when you're training, and then if you actually bring us to a fight, is you're always in a straight line. That means wherever my opponent is, my center is always on. So I'm always looking forward, and my center line will always be through my shoulders and my hips, right? So my shoulders, hips, and feet always have to be in a straight line. So if my opponent moves, I'm moving, but see my shoulders, hips, feet, straight. So if my opponent moves over here, I'm here. If my opponent moves where the camera is, I'm here. So I'm pivoting. So minimize movement, maximize power. That's a good one. Minimize movement, maximize power. So if my opponent's here, I'm here. Now if my opponent moves over here, I'm here. So I'm not even stepping, I'm just pivoting, right? Think of it almost like martial arts and basketball, right? All I've done, I can just see I'm here, right? So what I'm gonna do is take my right foot up and over. I don't even have to step. I'm pivoting. And now my opponent's in front of me again. So all I did was pivot on my feet. See, I'm minimizing my movements and keeping my opponent in a straight line directly between my shoulders, knees, and feet. This is basic fundamental. You have to understand the fundamentals. You have to understand how the body works, how movement works, how force works, how power works, how speed works. And these things don't happen all at once. It'll take time. It'll take training. But once you get it, it'll become a second nature. You won't even think about it. It'll just be there. That's why I taught. So second nature are things we do by second nature. We don't do with thought. It's just there. subconsciously. All right, so again, so my opponent's center line is straight ahead of me. So again, so my opponent goes for the, let's say my opponent goes for the right hook. So then I would have to pivot this way. I'm blocking up and over, and then I'm stepping forward, right hook, sorry, left hook, right hook, back in, chamber. I'm still ready. See? I'm still ready. See if I go. Or I want front kick. See? Bow! And then, you know, if you want to get a front kick powerful, see, I'm more dominant with my left foot. So my left foot back, and then snap. Right? So I want all the power again coming through my core, through my hips and my thighs. Even though all the power is getting centralized from my hips and thighs through my leg and extended through my foot. So again, I'm dominant left foot, so my left foot's back. I'm just going to snap it forward, and then the thing is, you always want to hit with the balls of your feet, right? So, for example, if I'm hitting with the tips of my feet like this, I can break my toes, right, on someone's, any part of the body, really. So it's very important to, when you kick someone, you're kicking on the balls. Never kick on the tips of your toes, and never kick on the tips of your toes. Never kick with the, I don't even know how you would do that. But never kick with the tips of your toes. Always kicks with the balls. So it should always be facing. Like you're gonna leave a footprint on someone, right? You're not gonna leave a footprint on someone with your toes like that. So you always, again, snap. So the front kick, it's always straight. Let's see, how much time? Right here, we're 12 minutes, okay. So that's, so we've covered Krav Maga, street self-defense, and some fundamental karate techniques. All right. So, yeah, it's okay for now. All right, peace out, Brother Rob.